Before this opportunity came along, I'd been a stay-at-home mum for 8 years, which to this day, being a mum is definitely my most favourite job in the world. But to be honest, I'd really lost my voice and my identity in that role, and because I wasn't doing anything outside my comfort zone, I'd become extremely shy and I had no self-worth at all.
So before I started with this community, I was a stay-at-home mum. I had a 15-month-old baby and I was feeling really lost. I loved being a mum, but I totally lost myself in that role. And I needed to find something not only to create an income and help us get back on track financially, but also to find the person that was inside that I'd lost.
Before this opportunity, I had just gone on to mat leave for the third time, overdue with our third little boy. So a week in, I had 3 boys that were 3 and under, and I was just worried about having to put the 3 of them into daycare.
Before this opportunity came along, I was a stay-at-home mum. I was on mat leave and my time was running out. My husband had said it's time for you to start looking for some work, and I was riddled with that anxiety about having to leave my baby. That was not what I became a mother for.
So before this opportunity, I was working 4 days a week in my traditional job, and I had a 1-year-old little boy at home, and I just found out that I was pregnant with my second child. So I was going to have to go on maternity leave for the second time in under a 2-year period. So I was stressed, financially very stressed about having to do that. So I saw this as an opportunity for me to be able to stay at home for longer.
The biggest thing that held me back in the beginning was the lack of confidence in myself that I could do something to make a difference for my family.
The biggest thing to hold me back was definitely the self-belief. I came across as a confident person, but inside I was anything but. And I had a massive fear around being judged and could I do this?
The biggest thing that held me back was my belief in myself.
The biggest thing that held me back was just, is it really going to work? Does this style of business actually work? Does it generate an income? Because I was very sceptical that it would.
I said no to the opportunity probably for the first 3 or 4 months. I said no because I was scared. I said no because I was worried about what people would think of me. And I didn't understand network marketing. I had no idea what that actually was. I thought, well, like a part of some illegal pyramid scheme. So once I found out that we weren't, I was like, oh, okay, I'll give it a go.
Once I started the business, I really began to believe in my potential, and I found my voice, I found my identity, and I just feel incredibly empowered as a woman today.
The truth about this business is that anyone can do it, that you just have to let everybody else have the belief in you first and run with that, and then just know jumping outside your comfort zone is worth it.
The truth once I got started was that there are so many people that have had success before me, and there were so many people believing in me before I believed in myself that really grew my belief along the way.
Once I got started, well actually I set my goal really small. Initially I wanted to just make $100 just to pay for my groceries and then I wouldn't have to go back to work. And when I got started I realised that this could be a very full-time income around my kids.
So once I got started, I learned that that network marketing was a legitimate business.
As an independent mum now, this business has completely changed my life. I get to be there for my kids every day when I need to be, and I just have so much inspiration in my life, so much emotional revenue. I get to pass this gift on to so many other women, and the energy and inspiration that comes with that every day is something that is really hard to describe. It's amazing.
The impact this business has had on my life is limitless, right? Not only financially, it's meant I haven't had to return to work at all. I've been able to retire my hubby so he can follow his passion, but it has given me the courage just to be me and create a space to shine.
This opportunity has impacted my life in many ways. Firstly, building my belief and confidence in myself. being a better mum and person in general definitely opened my mind to bigger and better things and given back more time, choices and making more memories with my family, which is what's most important.
I will never have to go back to work because of this opportunity. I get to be the mum that I want to be to my 2 beautiful children. I get to go to the beach every day or the park or the cafe. I get to live my life on my terms.
Oh, me personally, how has it impacted me personally? Massively. Probably the personal growth has been huge. The fact that I was able to stay at home longer with my kids. I did go back to work, but I didn't go back 4 days. I only went back 2 days because this was able to help fund the other 2 days I was meant to go back. So yeah, so many different changes.
What excites me about the future is just empowering more women to raise into their greatness and to show themselves what they're capable of and to show their children what they're capable of.
Future is so exciting, not only for what it is for us and what we continue to create with our growing family, but getting to see all of the women that I get to help step into their truth and shine. It really excites me and gets me out of bed.
What excites me about the future? I'm excited just to be able to travel more, show our babies that there's so much more out there in the world, that you don't have to be confined to what's the norm, I guess. And yeah, just create more choices and memories.
It excites me about the future. I'm excited to retire my husband. I'm excited to spend more time travelling as a family on our terms, not when he gets to take his 4 weeks a year of annual leave.
When I get excited about the future and what I think about, I guess it's the opportunity to give this to other people, to see a mum that was in the exact same position that I was, you know, stressed out, working 4 days a week, thinking, how am I going to have a 1-year-old and a 2-year-old and wake up in the morning at 6 o'clock and try and organise all that. I get excited that I have something that can help other mums not have to go through that stress.
Just walk through the doors and give it a go. You know, if you're thinking maybe this could be something that you can do, then just give it a go. You don't know until you've stepped into that light.
To tell others that are looking at this opportunity, just go in with an open mind and know that there's people out there that just love and care for you and really just want to support you to be better. And for me personally, I just think I would never look back, and I want everyone to be able to have the same choices that we've been able to create for our family.
Just jump in. I wish I got started years and years before I did.
That you're probably scared right now. I would say to someone that's looking at this opportunity that the fear that you're feeling is totally normal. The fact that you probably are thinking, oh my goodness, is it one of those weird like pyramid things, is totally normal. And I would tell people just to say yes, because the time's going to pass anyway. So you might as well do something with it. So I kind of, yeah, that's probably my big one.